Alright, you lot. Ever seen a game slap an entire industry across face before it even launches? Splitgate 2 did just that. Bare ass, middle finger up, and grinning like a maniac. While Activision's still sniffing glue and Ubisoft's pulling plug on XDefiant like they caught it downloading torrents, 1047 Games walked in, portal gun in hand, and pissed excellence all over FPS scene. No pay to win bollock, no overpriced grind passes designed by stockholders, just pure movement, crispy gunplay, and devs who actually communicate like fucking humans. You want a shooter that respects your time, your wallet, and your ability to aim without training wheels? This could be one. This isn't your average shouty gamer bollocks. This is verbal fucking arson, and Pyrex it's already on fire. You ever asked yourself why AAA devs sound like they're reading hostage statements written by a marketing intern with brain rot? We care about player feedback. Yeah? And I care about emotional well-being and my toenail clippings. But then you've got 1047 Games, absolute mad lads behind Splitgate 2, coming out swinging like they actually played a video game in the last decade. Instead of Gina's usual bollocks, 10 quid blue reticle and weapon skins locked behind 17 currencies, they went, nah mate, here's a 4 quid battle pass you can actually finish, and by the way, it refunds itself if you bother to play. Let that sink in. They made a battle pass that respects your time. That into 100-hour death march designed by Satan's UX team, that gives you value. It's like finding a unicorn in trenches of monetisation hell. And devs, they're not just on Discord, they're running fucking events with players. Hunt devs? Mate, that's not a marketing stunt, that's a pub crawl with guns. Meanwhile, over at EA and Ubisoft, they're still trying to figure out how to charge you rent for your loadout screen. Splitgate 2 feels like it was made by people who actually like games, not MBAs with TikTok brains and dollar signs in their eyes. And for once, you don't need to decode 47-page monetisation PDF to know what you're buying. It's all visual flair, no perks, no cheats, just style. You want a shooter built on skill, not scams? Then say it with me. Fuck your battle passes. This one slaps. Here's a question. Why is it that moment a shooter even whispers about loser matchmaking, some stat-chasing twonk burst into tears like his KD just got personally insulted? You're not tight. Kills bots for dopamine. Post montages set to royalty-free dubstep. Says skill issue like it's a fucking legal defence. And then a game like Splitgate shows up, movement-based, portal fuel, and clearly not built for baby-proof lobbies. And suddenly they're forming at Mars, because the padded stats won't carry over. Now let's be fair, Splitgate 2 does have matchmaking, but from what we know, it ain't iron-fisted MMR prison Activision built to punish you for doing well. Sounds like loose skill grouping at best, enough to keep games from being pub-stomping festivals, but not so tight it feels like trying to breathe through a straw. But you wouldn't know that from listening to Fanboys. It needs SBMM or it'll die. Nah mate, you'll die the moment it asks you to improve instead of hiding behind invisible ratings. And where are influencers? Those lovely sponsored shills. Sitting quiet, waiting to see if Splitgate 2 hands them free skins and creator codes before they pretend they've been fans all along. Parasites in skin suit, lot of them. So let's say it like it is. Splitgate 2 ain't trying to coddle you. It's trying to test you. And if that idea terrifies you, maybe go back to playing dress up in Fortnite and leave real fight at grown-ups. Here's a filthy little secret, folks. AAA game studios don't design monetisation systems to reward you. They design them to own you. FOMO, fake value, psychological manipulation so blatant it should come with a fucking ethics violation. Call of Duty sells you overpriced skin packs wrapped in lore nobody cares about. Apex shoves you into Battle Pass hell with expiry dates tighter than a nun's grip on a Bible. Fortnite? It's a cartoon-themed Ponzi scheme for 9-year-olds with mum's credit card. Now let's talk about Splitgate 2, a game that drops a 4 quid Battle Pass like they're actually made for humans. Not whales, not dopamine junkies. Humans. Mini passes that don't expire until season ends. No time-gated bullshit. No grind designed by spreadsheet gremlins. You pick pass that suits you and complete it when you want. What sorcery is this? Respect? And store? Weekly rotating cosmetics? No stat boost, no pay to win perks, no loot box clown fiesta, just badass skins, some mythic, some mad, and all cosmetic. One of them is a fucking crop murdering rifle called Deadly Harvest Jackhammer. That's not a monetization scheme, that's artistic chaos. They even let you earn in-game currency through login rewards, battle passes, and community events. You know, like a game that wants you to play it, not live inside it like some Stockholm Syndrome riddled goblin. Meanwhile, Activision's trying to sell you anime bundles in a military shooter while charging full price for half a game. Ubisoft's out here monetizing bugs at this point. And EA? They'd charge you for reloading if they could. Splitgate 2's model isn't revolutionary, it's just not predatory. And in today's industry, that's a fucking revolution. Here's something modern FPS industry forgot. Games are supposed to be fun, not feel like unpaid data entry in a dopamine mine run by goblins with MBAs. But Splitgate 2, it's coming in hot with one goal. Make movement, gunplay, and pure chaos feel fun as fuck. And you can tell it's built by devs who actually play it damn thing. Every detail screams, let's have a laugh while dominating sweaty twats. Portals aren't just gimmicks, the glorious murder tools. Movement, clean, fluid, fast. Like Halo and Quake had a baby, raised it on raw aim duels and rocket jumps instead of TikTok trends and skin gambling. They're bringing back Tech Down mode, which is basically search and destroy without faffing about. No respawn, good, die tired. They've got Onslaught maps built for 24-player mayhem, a dev team that ain't hiding behind PR gobbledygook while pretending a broken mess is emergent gameplay. No fake betas, no live service bollocks with 3 maps and a prayer. Just content. Consistent, playable, replayable content. This game ain't trying to replace Fortnite or CoD or Apex. It's trying to out-fun 'em. And guess what? It bloody will. Cause it remembered one sacred truth modern devs flushed down NFT toilet. If your game's not fun to play, it don't matter how pretty it is or how woke your corporate mission statement sounds. Splitgate 2 didn't just remember fun. It strapped a portal to its ass and launched it at your face. Splitgate 2 is doing what entire AAA industry refuses to, delivering a shooter that don't treat you like a piggy bank with thumbs. While Activision's still sniffing its own EOMM parts and Ubisoft's busy pulling plug on X-Defiant like it were a rogue AI experiment gone wrong, 1047 Games are out here building something mad, fun and fair. No crypto fluff, no 20 quid anime skins in a tactical shooter, just skill, violence, and Portal. Like Quake fucked Halo in a time rift and gave birth to a game that respects your time and don't try to gaslight you every 5 seconds. And I'll be covering shite after it, from beta on May 22nd, right through content drops. I'll be testing, tearing, and torching out that deserves it, cause that's what this channel's for. Truth, rage, no PR fluff, just reality wrapped in sarcasm and dipped in motor oil. And if you're still playing Call of Duty,
stop it. Get some help.
And if you're tired of being lied to by influencers with coupon codes and you want raw savage text from a Yorkshire war machine who remembers when games were fun, you know what to do. Join Discord, follow on X, and if you're mad enough to support this chaos engine, hit bloody membership button. Smash like it, subscribe, drop your answers or questions in comments. Unless they're shite, in which case I'll feed them to algorithm and piss on ashes. I'll see you next time, you magnificent...